Hey guys, Metagross Freak here, and if you remember back in January, I said that this guy is too short, this guy wasn't worth the money, and that I wanted to combine them into something a little bit better than that. So without further ado, here is my Pohatu upgrade. Like I've mentioned many times, my big issue with Pohatu is his arms are not symmetrical. I know it's kind of an OCD kind of thing, but they're uneven. This one's yellow with brown armor, this one's black with silver armor. So let me fix that. I'm literally just going to move around pieces so that the black are on the inside, the yellow is on the outside, and that we have silver armor on the outside with brown on the inside. I'll see you in a minute. Alright, and like I said, we're going to have black on the inside, yellow on the outside, and we're going to have a lovely, let me swap this around, lovely symmetry with our silver armor on the wrists and brown on the shoulders. Speaking of shoulders, Pohatu is the only Toa who doesn't have shoulder armor. So, taking a couple parts from Protector of Sand, we can give him shoulder armor. I'm just going to pop these on very carefully to the ball joints on his breastplate. You will have to angle them back a bit. There we go, just to show you, because he does have, they do come close to the front of the breastplate. So you may want to angle them back a bit, that way it's also not so close to his head. You can take the original piece of armor that came with him, and the one from Protector of Stone, and you can simply attach these like you would normally. I would recommend pointing them inward, if you can, and having the spikes though in a different arrangement. So let me just get these on and I can show you what I would recommend. There we go, it took me a moment to get the angles all situated, but there you go, you have a Kopaka, not a Kopaka, a Pohatu who has shoulder armor now, and it's kind of cool. It is on ball joints like with Golly and with basically, well, with all of them, with Kopaka, Tahu, and Golly, and I think Ganawa. You can angle these how you want. I do like to put the this little center ball in the crease here, so you can just pop that in, and you can angle that how you want. I think it looks good, kind of like that, which you'll see how it looks in a moment when it's all angled properly. Next up, you want to take off the dagger, because we're going to be doing something different with that. Because now it's time to finish armoring. Just like how he has these knee pads, I wanted to give him elbow pads, so let's pop on his plate there, and the plate from, one of the plates from Protector of Stone. If you really want, you can try to put more plates there by having these plates pointing down and having ones pointing up, but Protector of Stone only comes with one other one, so you'd have to get either another Protector or another Pohatu just to do that. But whatever. Also, an alternative is if you wanted to, because Protector of Stone has 4 of these yellow bits, you could use them instead to replace the 4 black if you wanted to have pure yellow limbs. That'd be kind of cool, but you'd then be forced to have these black shoulder pieces, so use it to your own discretion. Now, the last little bit is attaching these spikes to the ankles of Pohatu, similar to how Protector of Stone looks kind of cool with them. I think it'd be good to have spikes near the top and spikes near the bottom. So give me a second and I'll do those. Not much of a difference, I know, but the spikes are just kind of a little bit of an accent to add to him. For the weapon, you can literally just unplug the brown part and this tan bit, because you're not going to be using them. Instead, you're simply just going to plug in the dagger. Boom, weapon done. You're still going to be using the kaboomerangs, but now you have a backup weapon. So, like before, you can have your normal kaboomerangs, but now you can do all the coolness. You can be the cool kid in school and have Pohatu with a power staff. You will have to adjust it, but there you go. How does that look? I think that looks pretty cool. Plus, you've got I'm just calling them kaboomerangs. I think they're called stormerangs or something. In case you're wondering about storage, it can be a little difficult to take it off because it's still a new piece. Storage, not always as easy. You could try to hook it on the shoulder bits, or simply try to wiggle it in here and place it. If you notice, there's this spacer between the gears. Instead, just try to wiggle it in there, and there you go. It hangs off of his back, and you've got a cool weapon that you just have stored on his back. Or if you really want, you can just try to finagle it in. It's difficult to hold Pohatu in the back because the staff makes it a little awkward, but holy cow, this looks really cool. You know, in this kind of boomerang mode, you've got your powerful boomerangs, and you've got this energy staff coming up from behind him. In worst case scenario, you can always put the boomerangs on his feet, and he still has a powerful staff to use his desert blasting powers. Let me show you what's left of Protector of Stone, though. You've got the body, arms, unused armor, and the butt piece of the staff. You can try to integrate those if you choose, though it's not really necessary. There is, however, let me show you on Pohatu. There is, however, an empty space now. Now that you have this staff, there's an empty space where you could normally put this dagger. And while you have lots of options, you do have extra armor from Protector of Stone. My recommendation would be to try to plug it in there, which is what I'm going to do right now. Kind of like with Golly, you just kind of have to plug a piece in, and there you go. So there you go. Now he has butt armor. Shoulder blades, extra cool weapon, and butt armor. What else could you ask for? Also, keep in mind that now that he has this armor, you can hold this, making him even easier to show off to your friends. Let me put him in his hyper mode, or adrenaline mode, so you can see how it looks with the staff in motion. Here you go, adrenaline mode Pohatu. You can use them as snowshoes, I guess. That's how it shows them in the animations. Though technically you're supposed to like spread his legs and have him like these weird Marty McFly kind of jets. Do whatever you're comfortable with. I kind of like him as these like snowshoes, because he balances pretty well on those. Obviously, kind of like with a similar thing to Golly, the bigger your weapon, the heavier it is and the harder it is to hold up. So you might want to have instead a kind of a baseline position, or just store him with the staff on his back. Either way, it's up to you. So this is my Pohatu upgrade. I think he looks a lot cooler. Until next time, I'm Metagross Freak, and I'll see you next time. Redundancy. Bye.